All right, so the one last thing I wanted to cover before I set you off on your low poly scene adventures is collections. Collections are a Blender's way of handling groups or layers, as you might consider them. And so I just want to talk about how to put things in collections, and then also how to hide and make them visible, and how to manage them. So by default, your scene has just a collection called collection and everything goes in it. There is a checkbox next to it which will enable or disable it. You can see everything that's in the collection. My rover, for whatever reason, isn't in that collection, but that's fine, because what we can do, if we select the rover, which is actually, these are parented to it. If I want to add it to that collection, I can right click and move to collection. You can see the shortcut is M for move to collection, I guess, but it's M. Or just right click, move to collection, and then I can either say collection or I can create a new collection. Okay, so if I just add it to the collection, you can see since that collection is currently unchecked, it's invisible. It goes there, and it's right there. If I want to create a new collection, for instance, my solar panels and my solar panel stands, I can hit M, new collection. It's going to prompt me to name it, so we'll call this energy, maybe. Click enter, and OK. And now I have a new collection called energy that I can independently toggle. This will be very helpful for organizing your scene, especially as you get more things in it. Like maybe I want my rover to be on its own collection. So I can select those, create a new collection. We'll call this Moon Rover. Click OK. And now I can turn off my main collection and the energy and just focus on my rover. So as you're building your scenes, keep things organized. I will also say that the intention is that this rover is not going to finish like intersecting this dome. What I will eventually do is put it on the side of one of these craters, but that's going to involve kind of moving and rotating it in weird ways, and I don't want to do that until I'm finished modeling, because the modeling gets harder when you start rotating it off axis. So that's why it's still in the center. Yeah, so just as you're kind of creating your scenes, you don't have to commit to final placement. Yeah, it's okay to kind of leave things in places that are easier to edit. Yeah, I think that's it for this video. I mean, you can right click on the collection. You can duplicate the collection if you wanted to. You can also just turn off the visibility, which is similar to checking and unchecking. Although if you turn off the visibility, it'll still render. So there's one difference there. But I think that's about it for the quick look at the collections.